Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to the channel. I'm going to give you a little bit of an update. It is December 4th and I have not punched the holes in this bad boy yet. I haven't figured out which binder I'm going to use yet, but I've got the Merry Moments. We have this, which needs something on it. I need to journal. Need something on here. I've got day 2 here. This is going to be purely decorative. And then on the other side, we've got the tree, and my plan was to take a bunch of pictures of the trees and fill that. So I'm actually going to skip 3 because I really do want to have the trees here. And then I'm going to do 4. I took an Instax photo of the advent calendar that is in our home this year. This year, just one advent calendar, and that is I bought the Reese's Pieces one for Christopher because he loves Reese's Pieces. But anyway, this is the the only advent calendar in our house this year, which is wild because usually, I won't say usually, it's been a hot minute since everyone had an advent calendar. But I'm going to document that, and I'm going to show you why we're doing 4 instead of 3. So let's see what I can do. All right, guys, here we go. I have the photo, which is not a great photo. I realized after the Polaroid had developed that I had taken a picture where I got part of my Starbucks shirt in there. You can kind of see it in the photo if you look real close. That is part of the A. Right there. So I was like, oh, we got to figure out a way to camouflage that. So I was going to do this offset thing with this chipboard frame. But ultimately, I don't end up offsetting it. Ultimately, it is centered in the thing right here. So remember, I am doing a 4x6 over top of a 4x6. In this page protector on the back side, because the photos of the Christmas trees are going to be on the other side, right? With a flip up. Like, that's the plan. That is the plan. So anyway, this is me making a decision to not have the thing in the corner, because I'm like, okay, maybe I'll put it in the corner. I'll trim off the poinsettia bits here. And then I'm like, am I really doing this because, you know, I've got poinsettia bits and I'm putting that on top of Holly Jolly? Like, is this something I should really not be doing? And ultimately, I'm like, you know what? This is something I totally should be doing. I should be mixing all of the Christmas motifs because that makes me happy, and that's what it all comes down to. My December project is about making me happy. I know that a lot of people do like a December daily or journal your Christmas because they want to keep the holiday spirit alive, or, you know, they need to document what happens. And I'm just like, yeah, this is like my happy time. So that's what I say. It is my happy time. It's just fun, right? It's just fun. So anyway, I decided to kind of center that Instax photo. And I will say, I kind of love the fact...
Sandy, I love you.
Okay. He knows that I'm working on this. He knows that... So he just decided to announce through our Amazon AI. I don't want to say her name because she might respond. So now I'm just going to send him a text and says, thanks. That is featuring in my video now. But anyway, now I'm going to say I love you too. Okay. So forgot what I was saying. All right, so I put the 4 on here, and I did rip off some of the layers of the cardstock. I am going to glue it on with some liquid adhesive for it to stay stuck. Wow, my nose is literally stopping up as I'm talking to you guys, which is a problem for me. winter allergies are no joke here in the Pacific Northwest. No joke, seriously. Gonna have to go do some nose spray or something. But anyway, I trimmed down the Holly Jolly. I put it on a black sheet of cardstock and then kind of distressed those edges. And then I decided that there was not enough oomph on this card. So I'm going to pull out my gold embossing powder and I'm going to emboss the edges because that is what I like to do. It brings me joy. I love it. I talked about this, I think, yesterday. Did I emboss yesterday or the day before? One of those days I embossed and I talked about it a while. So sorry if you have heard me wax poetic about my, I'm actually trying to clean up a little bit while I'm doing this voiceover. So you're hearing a little bit of packaging crinkling and stuff. If that annoys you, I'm sorry. But your girl's got to be a multitasker. So here we are. So I'm not going to talk about it so much, but I do love it. It is definitely something I enjoy. So I am making that happen again. And I felt like it was just not, it wasn't like festive enough. It needed more festivity. Okay. It just needed to be way more festive than it was. So went ahead and made that happen and brought me joy while I did it. So that's what matters, right? So now you can see I have this big bit right here. Completely happy with how that has turned out. I am like super pleased. Like, yes, this is beautiful. This is perfect. I am loving it. And now I'm going to figure out what to do up at the top. Now, originally, I had the idea that I was going to put some sort of wood veneer down there and do some sort of something, right? Like there was going to be something. Wasn't entirely sure what, but something. And then I nixed that idea. There is no wood veneer that goes down, which is a little bit sad because I do love the wood veneer. But I decided to get some vellum, which is a staple in my December projects, I feel like. Like, vellum is definitely a staple. So I went ahead and tore my vellum apart so that it would give, like, a decorative edge on this 4x6 card. And then after that happened, I am going to put a, the brain is not braining, a rub-on top of the vellum to give it some decorativeness. I almost said decorativity. I like that. I think decorativity should be a real word. So put the rub-on, and I kind of figured out like the spacing of where the word December was going to go, and figured that out and made that happen. So really excited about how that turned out. I'm going to place that down. I'm going to adhere this with my ATG, and I'm only going to adhere it where you don't see the other things, because I think that that is kind of important, because I really don't want the world to kind of see everything right there, you know? I don't want the vellum to go through. And then I am going to get my journaling down and on here. And my journaling talks about this year I bought Christopher this advent calendar, and it was just something like little and fun so that he would have it, because we had agreed this year we were not buying the big advent calendars. Lots of times we do the Lego advent calendar because it's just another thing sitting out and sitting around and kind of like, what the heck do we do with this afterwards type thing. So we agreed no advent calendars this year. But you know what? I was like, I can't not get him a Reese's Pieces advent calendar. Because your Reverski family over here loves themselves Reese's Pieces. Like, it's a thing. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys again real soon for another video.